All right, the Wellcrest Christian School, home of the Hillcrest Christian Cougars, getting set for tonight's contest. Faith Academy and your Hillcrest Christian Cougars. Again, we're live streaming via YouTube on HCS Athletics. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more. And we got tonight's captains out. Today, you can number 5, Callum Moore, number 7, DJ Thomas, number 4, Tobias Brown, and number 3, Young Carter, representing the Cougars to as captains. Unable to provide information about Faith Academy. Do not have a roster for them. Now the official is out just going over a few rules and regulations in which the official have already stressed it with the head coaches before them, but you know they still have to share the information with the players also. So the Cougars second game they traveled down to Woodville, Mississippi, and were defeated by Wilkerson County. And last Friday, Academy out of Louisiana, in which the Cougars really showed promise that game. And so this is going into the third game. So hopefully things will look a little different. The third contest and the kickoff, Faith Academy has deferred to the second half and showing that the Cougars will receive. So, all right, handshake. And now it is time for the most important, exciting part of. We're going to start with the prayer. We're going to finish with the national anthem. We must give honor to God because this majority of the private schools are led by Christ. So now we're ready to get to the national prayer and as well as to the national anthem. Good evening, fans. And before we start with the national anthem, let us go to our Heavenly Father and stand and remove all. Pray. Our Father who art in heaven, Lord, we thank you for the blessings of today, Father God. We thank you for this contest, Father God, Faith Academy and Hillcrest Christian. We ask that you just watch over both teams, the coaches, the players, the supporters and fans and the travelers and the world. Watch over them, Father God, as they do your will, Lord. Let this game be horrible. Let it bring peace over us all. We have healing over each and every one that is participating, as well as the fans, as well as the supporters. Lord, we thank you for all. In your name we pray. Amen. And let us still continue to rise as we honor America's country. All right, I'm going to cut the stop the call. Yes, sir.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight last night. Bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets ran glare, the bombs bursting in air, carried through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that sword banner yet? For land of the free
And there we go, anthem. Now it is time for some good old fashioned football. Again, tonight's contest, Faith Academy and your Hillcrest Christian Cougars. Now, as we all nice contest, definitely enjoy. Stay hydrated. Make sure that you get plenty of fluids and juice. Again, I am. Is it 10? All right, Cougar fans, stand to your feet. To the field. Your Christian. I guess they're going. The Cougars will receive the opening kick in tonight's contest. Now we get ready for some Cougar football. We're going to take a break. Be right back with you. All right, now we're getting set for kickoffs as return team comes to the field. Faith Academy will kick off. D to return for the Cougars, number 4. Josiah Carpenter, D to return for the Cougars. Kind of lost the name and had to go look at the roster, so let's take a look at some football action. First and 10 for the Cougars. Again, they received the opening kickoff. Get set for some Cougar football. First and 10 Cougars from their own 29-yard line. So see what's happening when you have gift. God has blessed you with many talents to get you doing multiple things. So you may hear me talk on the PA system as well as on the, talking to you guys. Snap, hands off to Carpenter. Now he takes it and see something. Oh, still on his feet. Oh, it's Juk. Oh, look like got kind of pulled down by the helmet, but it's enough for a Cougar first down. First and 10. Cougars. Carpenter with the carry. Enough for a Cougar. First down. First and 10. Cougars. Carpenter got a good run for the Cougars. Now, I do not have roster for Faith Christian, so you may see me kind of stumble a little bit with the names and numbers, but I don't have a roster. DJ calls his own number. He takes that aside. He got plenty of room for a start of bound. Forced out of bound at about the 39-yard line. It's enough for a Cougar first down. Quarterback Thomas with the keeper. Enough for another Cougar first down. First and 10 Cougars. DJ called his own number. Kept it and took it enough for another first down. We got Carpenter and Carter in the backfield. Snap, toss out to Carpenter. Carpenter sees the lane and he cuts through. Oh, and is brought down by number 5. Good sportsmanship. Help him out. Carpenter gains of about 2 yards. DJ to the sideline to get the play call from the coach. And now you see the excitement from the Cougars this game. I said it was a transition. The first game they struggled a little, and it had a little excitement later in the second quarter of the first game. But the second game they came out, started the same way, but they picked it up and they got on the scoreboard. And now they're moving the ball down, brings up second and about 5, and got a flag on the play, delay a game. Oh, well, there it goes now. There goes that delay a game. So hopefully, though, they definitely get that together with those penalty delay a game. Like Coach said, you know the play, so go ahead and call the play. Brings up second and about 12. Coach said you know the play, so we're still going to run the same play. Takes the snap, drops back, pass, scrambling. Whistle blows, got a flag. Looks like neutral zone infraction against the defense. Penalty against the defense. So that gives them 5-yard back, brings up second and about 7. Got more out wide, closest. Ball is snapped, looking. Kick out to Carpenter. Carpenter dancing, looking around. And is tackled by a host, met by a host Faith Christian. But he picks up enough for a Cougar first down, and he's excited, hand clapping himself, so he's excited about the play. Carpenter again for another Cougar first down. First and 10 Cougars. See the fans are getting a little excited about what's taking place. The Cougars come out with split back. Ball is snapped, toss out to Carter. The play, it is blown dead. Not sure exactly what's taking place. The officials going to meet. Dead ball foul, illegal motion against the offense. Got illegal movement against the offense. Spot fouls looks like about 7 yards. So that's first and about 17. Looks like it. Well, no, correction, 12. I mean, it's kind of hard to see from all the way over here looking at the field because the officials standing in front of in front of the marker, but it's a penalty. Brings up second about long. DJ's drop back, looking, scrambling. Sees a man open downfield. Oh, and it's tripped up, but there's a marker on the play. It's a flag sitting in the end zone. As the officials get together to take a look and see what happens, let's go to the meeting. Pass interference against the defense. That's what we kind of figured it was, though, but hey. Pass interference, defense. Brings up first down for the Cougars. There go again. Cougars are hustling to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Thomas calls the play. Hands off to Carter. Carter takes it up the middle and is tripped up right there by the 1 yard line. Well, no, not by close by the 1 yard line. About the 4. Brings up second and short. Well, now it's enough for a first down. So it's a first and goal for the Cougars. Hands off to Carter again. Carter looks and dancing through the middle, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Carter with the 4. Number 13, Javen Carter with the 4-yard scamper for a Cougar touchdown. Touchdown, Cougars. Sound kind of good saying that. Haven't been saying that in a while. But again, that's what we ended last week stating last game, though, they had opportunity to get into the end zone. Carter with the 4-yard carry, enough for a Cougar touchdown. Hands it back off to Carpenter. Carpenter looks untouched, and he is kind of dragged and is good. 2-point conversion, good. With 6:43 left in the first quarter. Your score, your Hillcrest Christian Cougars 8, Faith Academy 0. All right, going to take a break and be right back with you on HCS Cougars Athletics. All right, back to Cougar football. Again, got the score 8-0 first quarter. Feel the excitement. Like more information about Hillcrest Christian School, definitely log on to hillcrestchristian.org, or you can stop by 4060 South Sidewell Road in Jackson, Mississippi to learn more information. Enrollment is still accepting enrollment. Thomas kicks the ball, kind of squib kick, and picked up, fumble. Look like it is recovered by the Cougars. His way with the recovery. Onside kick recovered by the Cougars. 1st and 10, Cougars. All right, brings up 1st and 10, Cougars. Now, I know Faith Academy, it is a new school as well. So they just get into the groove. And I hope that Hillcrest definitely really they'll feel confident what they're doing and come on out and play. Thomas with the snap, looking. Sees more with the catch and dragged out of bounds. Completion to number 5, Callan Moore. with the reception, enough for a Cougar first down. 1st and 10, Cougars. First catch for more for the. It's enough. He tried to take it to the house, but he was dragged down out of bounds about at the 22-yard line. Thomas hands off to Carpenter again. Carpenter sees the room, cut back, got plenty of space, got blocking, and is met in the middle of the field by a host of Faith Academy players, and it is stopped forward progress at the 10-yard line. Got a timeout on the field official. Timeout on the field, time out, Faith Academy. Got a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field, Faith Academy. Their first charge timeout of the half. Timeout on the field by Faith Academy. But, saw some handkerchief on the field. Didn't see that. It kind of blended in with the mixture of the dried up grass because of the heat. Well, make sure if you're out and enjoying some football contests. Make sure that you definitely stay hydrated because this heat is no joke. Definitely want you to stay hydrated and enjoy the contest. Now let's take a look at some of the cheer here, cheering on the Cougars. The Hillcrest Christian cheerleaders out celebrating the time that we're having right now here at Hillcrest, celebrating and pumping up the crowd. Down at the timeout by Faith Academy, there was a marker on the play. Like I said, you didn't see the flag because it was in the middle of the field amongst the dried up grass due to the heat and lack of rain that we've been having here in central Mississippi. So flag kind of blended in with the grass. But now we come back out, brings up first down. Cougars come on the spread offense. Thomas calls his own number, and he takes it to the left, and he sees the lane, and he takes it in for the score. Thomas with a 23-yard scamper for a Cougar score. Make sure that there's no flags on the play because, again, it's a little difficult seeing the 23-yard carry by Thomas. Quarterback Thomas with a 23-yard carry for a Cougar touchdown, Cougars. Now they going for the 2-point. Thomas fakes it and keeps it and easily around the side. 2-point conversion is good. Then with 4 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the game, the score is Cougars 16, Faith Academy 0. So again, Thomas definitely took it out around the corner for another touchdown. Well, we're gonna take a break. Be right back with you here on HCS Athletics via YouTube. All right, welcome back to Hillcrest HCS Athletics via YouTube. Getting back to some football action. Thomas with the squib kick again. Recover by Faith Academy, and he's taking it out the side. Picks up a few good yards and is tackled by the kicker, Thomas. Brings up first and 10. Faith Academy. Ball looks like it'll be spotted at the 45-yard line of the Cougars. The runner was toting that thing like a loaf of bread, like he was bear hugging and didn't want to let it go. But he picked up good enough yards off the squib kick by Thomas and tackle by Thomas. So brings up first and 10 for Faith Academy at the Cougars 45-yard line. The Cougars first time on defense. They had the ball twice and put the ball in the end zone twice. Faith Academy comes out in a tight formation. And ball is snapped. Oh, that there's a whistle on the play. Officials meeting. Dead ball, false start. Gets the offense. 5-yard penalty brings up first and 15. As you can see, the official like he's doing he's the cool step as he's marking off the yardage. Starting defense number 5, Callum Moore, left in. Can't see the number. Ball is snapped. Ball is picked up. 34 is around the corner, and he has some room and missed tackle. Looked like he could take it and is bouncing around and is thrown down. But we still got a mark on the field. Official telling the chain crew to hold up, so I'm gonna discuss it with the officials about the penalty. Number 34 took it up the sideline and had scenery and potentially could take it down some more, but there's a penalty on the play. Blocking below the waist against Faith Academy and had to mark it off from spot foul. About 10-yard penalty was bring that run back. Oh, it's a 15-yard penalty. Was bring it back to the 40. Looks like 5 yards from the original line of scrimmage. Brings up first and 5. And that was a good run, pretty decent run by number 34, who was able to hit the sideline. But mistake penalty will hurt the run. Ball is falling, fumbling around. Loose ball. And as always, one team is going to point one direction, one team is going to point the other. But the officials had the final say-so about which direction the ball is going. The Cougars stated that they got it, but the officials are many center field to say that, oh no, it's like he's having a discussion about sportsmanship because you had some kind of little riffraff in the center part of the field. So the official was discussing about it, telling them, take it easy. So I'm not sure exactly. The official saying, okay, we're going to get it together with one play. All right, they're saying it's still Faith Academy's ball. All right, brings up second down. Ball high snap, running back takes it, and is picked up, and 34 again with the carry again, and is taken down by number 2, Braylon Moore with the bump down. But that's enough for a first down, but there's a marker on the play. Not sure exactly what took place, but let's take it in a little closer so we can see what's going on. And boom, face mask, gets the defense. So we're going to add some more yardage to that carry. That was a pretty decent run, taken down by Braylon Moore. But it's enough for a first down. Again, a little mishap and stuff with the penalty, but it's enough for Faith Academy first down. Penalty against the Cougars, first down, Faith Academy. So sometimes, again, when you run around, you got to be very mindful of what is taking place or what you're grabbing. So now first and go, and there goes another whistle that was just blowed. Not sure exactly what took place. False start against Faith Academy. False start. So we're gonna take it back a few yards, and he kind of explained to the young man what he's done. I think he's probably saying that he's actually moving the ball a little forward instead of just putting a hand on the ball and lifting it up. So I guess he said he's moving a little. Ball is snapped, and it's pressure, and ball is just thrown up in there. Oh, almost intercepted by number 5, Callum Moore. Get bumped by a few players from Faith Academy. Brings up second down. Well, it's a good defensive play for him. No, he's excited. Could have had him interception. But we got an official timeout on the field. So again, they definitely want to take the official. Definitely want to take the water break timeout because of the temperature. They normally take it at the mid part of each quarter so that the guys can definitely hydrate. Again, definitely hydrate because you don't want to dehydrate, overheat yourself, overheat your body. We got an official timeout on the field. We got an official timeout on the field. Again, fans, make sure you stop by the concession stand to get some water or Powerade. Stay hydrated, and while you're there, pick up your snack to munch on as well while you're enjoying some Cougar football here at Hillcrest Christian School. So definitely stay hydrated. Now, while I'm sitting here talking, I got water and stuff around here for myself. So now let us take a timeout so that I can stay hydrated. Again, you listen to ACS Athletics here on YouTube. A little during that break. I know you probably heard the Hillcrest Christian Cougar cheerleaders, cheering on. As you can see, they're down there hydrating as well too. So again, and definitely enjoying the time. Definitely stay hydrated. You have to stay hydrated here, and this in not just the Mississippi heat. The temperatures like that worldwide, countrywide that I know of. So definitely stay hydrated because we don't want you to fall out. Not sure what we had got going on here though, but it's a penalty against Faith Academy. Moving back a few yards, not sure exactly. Not sure it was a delay of game or something. That's pretty big penalty. All right, brings up second and forever now for Faith Academy. They come out with 2 receivers to the right. Ball is snap, high snap. Quarterback sees he throw, just chunks it in the air, and it is almost picked off again by number 5, Callum Moore. Probably gonna have to go get him some stick and put on his hand so that because the ball is being tipped in volleyballs around to him, but it's in and out the hands, and he is actually got kind of beat up by a few of Faith Academy players as well as his own teammates because the ball was in air. As they say, the ball does not have a name on it unless your name is Spalding or Wilson, but I think that's a TDS type ball. So unless that's your name, the ball is yours. But if not, go for it. Brings up third and long for Faith Academy. Quarterback calls the cadence, ball is snapped. Looking. Throws it in the air. And looks like there's a flag on the play. And let's see what we got going on here. Looks like it's probably going to be called pass interference because they were kind of tussling a little bit as they were going for the ball. So it looks like it may be against the Cougars. Yeah, that penalty was against the Cougars. And you kind of saw that. Was a little tussling and grabbing it while the ball was in the air. So it brings up third down, gives them some few more yards back. And as you can see now, the quarterback again, Faith Academy, it is a young team. The guys are coming out giving it what they have. Quarterback is just kind of throwing it. High snap, and he is met in the backfield by Holster Cougars. Fumble on the play, picked up by Carter, and he could take it all the way. And the cavalry is there, but he is drugged out of bounds by number 34. Number 34 has some burners on him because he's the one that has been running the ball for Faith Academy, and he was able enough to drag down Carter, who recovered the fumble. So it looked like it'd be 1st and 10 Cougars. Ball spotted at their own 20-yard line. They look like Carter tried to turn on the burners, but 34 turned it on just a little bit too fast for him. Fumbled on the play, recovered by number 13, Javian Carter for Cougar. First down. First down, Cougars. And see, Javian Carter got kind of tired and just kind of let him get him. But now it's back to some football. Thomas looking. There's a snap, looking, rolling. And he has the alley. So he takes it around the corner in for a Cougar touchdown. Thomas with a 19-yard scamper for a Cougar touchdown. Touchdown, Cougars. Thomas with the keeper for another Cougar touchdown. Touchdown, Cougars. Yeah, Thomas called his own number. He thought the pass, but saw the alley, and he took it, and he kept it, and he ran it in for himself. The Cougars are set to go for two. Carpenter calls in a play. Comes out with two in the backfield. Wade and Moore out wide for the receivers. It's a flag on the play. Oh, that was for probably. It's kind of look like false start or penalty against the defense. Move it up a few yards. Still going for the two. Thomas in at quarterback. Snaps the ball, high snap ball, fumble around, and is picked up by Faith Academy. 2-point conversion is no good. 2-point conversion is no good. And your score, Hillcrest Christian Cougars 22, Faith Academy 0. All right, well, now you listen to ACS Athletics here on YouTube. I'm going to take a break. We'll be right back with you with some more Cougar football. Now, once I stick the microphone out there, wanted to try to get a few cheers, but the cheerleaders were quiet. So now, to get ready to get back to some football action, the Cougars are up 22. They have to bear with this streaming. It is set the tee, get the tee set. Well, the ball set for the tee. This is ball, pooch kick, up in the air. It's enough. Recover, return by number 34, and he sees an alley. And okay, there he goes. Thomas is trying to catch him, but not enough speed. Now, Faith Academy. Now let's take a look around. Make sure we don't have any flags on the field. Don't see any. And waiting for the official to give the signal. Well, I guess it is. He never did give the signal, so he just running towards the end zone. So touchdown, Faith Academy. Return for a touchdown. That was a 64-yard return for a touchdown for Faith Academy as they entered onto the scoreboard with 3:23 to go in the first quarter. Now let's go to get back to some action. They're all set. Get ready for the 2-point. Faith Academy still waiting for the play. Ball is snapped, picked up by number 34, and he is met in the backfield. 2-point conversion is no good. 2-point conversion is no good. 2-point conversion is no good. And your score, your Hillcrest Christian Cougars 22, Faith Academy 6. Well, we're going to take a break after this. Return for a kickoff. He hit the alley 60, I want to say about 63-yard touchdown run for Faith Academy. We'll be right back here on HCS Athletics via YouTube. All right, back to Cougar football, getting set for the kickoff. Telling the guys watch for the onside kick. Getting kind of excited here with the stream, so bear with me, folks. Signal strength is getting kind of a little weak right now, so bear with me. Again, we're on HCS Athletics Network here via YouTube. Waiting for them to get set. And there's the kick. Got a good kick. Carpenter takes it, and he has an alley. He sees it and is dragged down, but he's still on his feet. Oh, dancing around, could get in his tackle by number 34, met by a host of Faith Academy. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Again, we're doing double, triple duty here, so just work with me now, my streamers. Be 1st and 10. Cougars, ball spotted at their own 41-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Cougars, ball spotted at their own 31-yard line. Correction. I'm looking at the 40-31. Cougars come out. Ball is snapped. And there's a marker on the play. Offsides against the defense. Offsides defense. So give the Cougars a few yards, a few more yards to run the offense. Cougars come out with two receivers both sides. Thomas looking around, calls the snap, looking, sees his own, calls his own number, and is drugged down. Drugged down by number 9 for Faith Academy. Looking to see if that's enough for a first down. It's not enough. Brings up second and about a half of a 3/4 of a yard. DJ's in the huddle calling the play. Toss out to Moore. Moore takes it on the side, and he has an alley, and he could go. He has an alley. He could go and score, and nobody is catching him. Touchdown, Moore. Moore with a 59-yard run for a Cougar touchdown. Now is he walking back to the line of scrimmage? I guess he's tired. He's putting his hands on his waist. But Moore for a Cougar touchdown. Now he's looking to the sideline, got his head down, said, Coach, come get me. I'm tired. Moore with a 59-yard run for a Cougar touchdown. With 1:56 to go, score stands at 28-6. The Cougars are set to go for two. DJ calls his own number and is in the end zone. We got a timeout on the field. Timeout. Take a breather. Callum Moore with the touchdown for the Cougars. Touchdown, Cougars. With 1:57 to go, your score, Hillcrest Christian Cougars 30, Faith Academy 6. Again, 30-6 currently here at the first quarter. While we take the injury timeout, we're going to take a timeout here on HCS Athletics Cougar Network here via YouTube. All right, the injured player for Faith Academy was able to he's up on his feet, walking out on his own. So again, sometimes when you're playing in different type of heat elements, sometimes the injuries are a little high. It's just a little bump, and sometimes it feels a little different. When you're playing in this type of heat, and sometimes we're not putting the proper nutritions in our body. Sometimes an injury a little bump can hurt, can feel a little bit different. So right now he was able to walk off the field on his own, and he is get some medical attention. Actually, it looks like the trainer, I know her from other events, but hey, they're getting some medical attention. He's able to walk along the track right now, so that's a plus. Now the Cougars are set to ready to kick off. Again, set to kick off again. Now my name is Bernard Moore III here doing multiple different things here on HCS Athletics. But when God has blessed you with the gifts that He has given many of us, you just want to utilize them to the best of your ability. So, whenever something that is being called upon me to ask, and it is doing in God's name, I'm definitely here to do it. So now let's get back to some football action. There's a kickoff. Thomas kicks off a squib kick, and it is picked up by Brown. Look at he's excited, got the opening, got an onside kick, get hand slap. If you do something successful, just be mindful that you will get slapped upside the head. So definitely go ahead and take it and keep on ticking. Because that's what happens when you do something successful. You're going to get slapped upside the head, especially in football. They're going to slap your helmet. But it'd be 1st and 10 Cougars. Onside recovered by the Cougars. First down. 1st and 10 Cougars. 1st and 10 Cougars from their own from the Faith Academy 48-yard line. Guess it's going to take a time. Got a water break on the field. Got a water timeout on the field. So definitely, like stated, you definitely want to stay hydrated in this type of element because this weather can definitely play mindful things, can play mind-blowing things on your body. So make sure that you definitely stay hydrated because this weather is not anything easy to try to have fun with. It has its moments, but definitely stay hydrated. And we're in the first quarter with 157 to go. And the score is 30-6. Hillcrest Christian Cougars. Now I said with the streaming, again, just a little difficulty with. So you may see some things going on. May pause and stream or freeze or all that good stuff. But definitely just work with this again. It's this networking. Do what we have to do while we still continue to have everything keep on going. So you may see me take a look down at the computer because of the networking. Make sure that it is connecting. Make sure that I am here with y'all. Man, it is 52 minutes here in the first quarter. Been streaming, and it's just 157 to go in the first quarter. Okay, I'm finna say, what is going on? I thought it was Hillcrest ball, but they're taking a knee due to an injury in the water timeout, so they're taking a knee. I was kind of threw me for a loop, but hey, now let's get back to some football action. Now I know you hear the cheerleaders celebrating and sharing and cheering, all that good stuff. The cheerleaders are definitely feeling the groove tonight. DJ comes back with a split back, 2-receiver set, calls the cadence, toss out to Carter. Carter looking for a lane to run, and he is tripped up. He is tripped up by number. He kind of blended in. Number 3. Now there you go. He stands about 4 something, and he was not afraid to make that tackle. And they have him at linebacker, so that shows heart that is not afraid to make plays. Good job, number 3. And Carter is a big guy, but you see him down standing at linebacker. He's creeping up in there. Look out for the future. And he sees it again, and he is running to him, and he's trying to get him, but he was not able to get him. Carter with the carry pushed out of bounds, and he kind of fell on back his head, but he's all right. He's fine. The slight kind of fell on back his head, but seemed like everything's okay. No, it kind of looked like it, though the simple thing kind of fell on back his head. With the run slid back, and kind of this ground is hard because of very lack of rain. Carter with the carry for the Cougars for Cougar first down. 1st and 10 Cougars. Now with the ground being the way that it is, he kind of fell back on back his head. The ground is a little hard, so he's all right. Just got a little dizzy, but he's all right. So now let's go back to some football action. Toss out to Carpenter. Carpenter sees a lane, and he cuts. Looked like he's Edward Scissorhand. Oh, my mistake. I was looking down at the grass. Carpenter with the carry. Looked like he was a lawnmower way. He was cutting back and forth throughout the defensive traffic, but it's not enough for a first down. Brings up second and about 2. DJ calls the play. Split backfield, Carpenter, and Moore in the backfield. Toss out to Moore. Moore sees the sideline. He's looking. Stake down, taken down, dragged down by number 9 or 8. Should be enough for a first down. Waiting for the official to give the signal. Not enough. Third and close. Oh, well, with that sound, that's the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter, the score, Hillcrest Christian Cougars 30, Faith Academy 6. All right, while it's the end of the quarter, we're going to take a quick breather. With that sound, that's the end of the first quarter. And the score, your Hillcrest Christian Cougars 30, Faith Academy 6. All right, remember, fans, stop by the concession stand to make sure you stay hydrated, have water, Powerade, snacks, nachos, hot dogs. Stop by the concession stand to get your snack as well as a beverage to stay hydrated in this heat. Again, while they're making the exchange, we're going to go ahead and take a break here on HCS Athletics Network via YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in, for listening, and looking at the games. Tonight's contest, the Hillcrest Cougars up 30-6 at the particular moment. We're going to take a break. All right, welcome back. We're going to get to some action. Ooh. Pass complete to number 8, Wade. Across the middle. Brings up first, second and goal. DJ's on the sideline. Thomas on the sideline getting the play. Officials talking with the players, not sure exactly what has taken place. There's the whistle. So now the Cougars in the huddle getting the play. Have Moore and Carpenter in the backfield. Moore and Wade hands off. Well, Thomas calls his own number around the side and boosts back over. Sees Moore in the end zone for a Cougar touchdown. Touchdown, Cougars. Braylon Moore with the touchdown, 2-yard touchdown reception to Moore from Thomas. Touchdown, Cougars. Cougars are set to go for 2. That takes the score up to 36-6 at this particular moment. Oh, pass is incomplete. Intended for Wade. Pass intended for Wade. Incomplete. Which takes the score now. The Hillcrest Cougars 36. Get set for a kickoff. And then doing that, while they're getting set, we're going to take a break here at HCS Athletics Network via YouTube. Now we're getting set back to some football action. Now we'll share a fun fact. Now I know some people are going to say that I'm being a homer, but hey, I'm being a homer. First time, and from what I've known, and brothers have scored a touchdown in one game. Actually, in the same quarter. Well, no, not the same quarter. This is the second quarter. All right, the Cougars set the kick. Oh, illegal procedure against the Cougars. Didn't travel 10 yards, traveled 6. Ball traveled 6 yards, didn't go too far. So I guess they're going to take it right there at the 46-yard line. First and 10, Faith Academy at the 46-yard line of the Cougars. Legal procedure against the Cougars be first and 10 for Faith Academy at the Cougars 45-yard line. Yeah, just a little legal procedure. The ball didn't travel too far. It kicked and it bounced to the 45-yard line, but it took a little roll to the 46, 47, but they're going to take it where it first take the initial bounce, which was on the 45. All right, so it's first and 10 for Faith Academy. All right, we got timeout on the field. Timeout Cougars. We got a timeout on the field. Timeout Cougars. Let's call a break. Timeout on the field. Timeout Cougars. The first charge timeout of the half. And this is a transition for Hillcrest. You know, they have a lot of new faces. One that says possibility 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to 6 returning players from last year's team. So they have a lot of new faces and a lot of new different attitudes, a lot of new different ways of playing, and it's a new coaching staff. Only one coach from last year's staff. So you see you see the transition to come from one coach staff to another. Then you got a team full of new faces and new players. So now you can see the change in it, and you can see how they're moving. You can see how they're moving. But I'm trying to get somebody's attention that they one player short, but don't want to yell. So now let's get back to some football action. Ball snap, picked up by number 9. Tackled by his own player, the center. Brings up second down. I want to say the Faith Academy, it is a new program. So they're learning as well. That I've seen there definitely is potential with Faith Academy. I said their new program. I'm not sure who the coach staff is, so I can't really give uh, an assessment with that. But they're a new program and they're still learning. Quarterback's under center, ball is snapped, and ball is on the ground, and it is scooped up by the Cougars. The ball was just laid on the ground, picked up by number 53, D'Ashton Lewis. D'Ashton is back on the field. No, he was out last week, but welcome back, D'Ashton. Got your fumble. Now you go get your cookie from the concession stand. You recover the fumble. Be first and 10 Cougars from their own 46-yard line. Again, first and 10 Cougars with 5:40 and counting to go in the second quarter. Ball is snap, fumble in the backfield. DJ picks it up and he's looking, calls his own number, can go up the sideline, cross the back of the middle of the field, and is tackled. Thomas called his own number and he was running through. Could have broken it, but like I said, he was kind of running down the field and didn't have the correct blocks. But it was able enough to pick up enough for a Cougar first down. So first and 10 Cougars. All spotted at their own 40-yard line. No, correction, at the Faith Academy 40-yard line. First and 10 Cougars. So now let's definitely get back to some. Looking. Sees a man deep downfield. Oh, almost intercepted and tipped into the hands of Carter, but incomplete pass. Brings up second down. Thomas had enough time, just couldn't put enough air up under it. Got timeout on the field. Timeout. Officials want to say it's possibility of a heat timeout. Or ball exchange. Seems like that there was a ball on the field. The official told. Well, I said the guys didn't want to. Got a timeout on the field. Official timeout on the field. Again, fans, if you're not aware of it, that throughout the high school activities, that during the midpoint of each quarter, the official will call an official timeout for a water break. So make sure that you definitely stay hydrated as well. Yeah, see, that's some new updates. I think they've been doing for the past few years now, due to the temperature, especially during the fall. I mean, the early portion of the season is still warm, and it is a little warm. So they want to make sure that the guys are hydrated, so that the officials won't waste. I mean, so that the team will not waste the timeout, calling the timeout just for a water break because of the guys are hydrated. So definitely stay hydrated, even for fans. I've went to a couple of contests and seen fans sitting in the stands, especially during the midday, the noon games. They have hydrate. They were dehydrated, and some of them fainted or they became overheated. So just as like cars, your body is the same way too. So make sure you definitely stay hydrated. Looks like we got a new quarterback in the game. Let's go back down to the football action. In 3:50 in the second quarter, 36-6 Cougars. Got Braylon Moore in at quarterback. Ball is snap. Pitch out to Carter, who is tripped up in the backfield. Not sure exactly what just took place. It was a high snap, and the quarterback didn't know which way to go, so he just tossed the ball up, and luckily Carter was there to catch it. But he's lost 5 yards, brings up third and about 15. Again, it's eighth grader Braylon Moore in at quarterback. Just had a mishap on a play. Still back in the quarterback, gets the snap, calls the snap, the cadence. Ball is snap, tossed out to Carpenter, who's man in the backfield, and he breaks it loose from a few tackles, but he can get some yards, and he is tackled back at the original, well, not the original line of scrimmage, but the previous line of scrimmage. Brings up fourth down. Not sure exactly what is taking place. Like the Faith Academy just shot up the middle, untouched, and soon as Carpenter touched the ball, he was met by a host of Faith Academy players. So not sure exactly what has taken place though with the blocking up front. They've been blocking pretty decent. The previous earlier. Also, they blitzing. Thomas calls his own number, got space, and is dragged down by number 5. Turnover on downs brings up first and 10, Faith Academy. Turnover on downs, first and 10, Faith Academy. Ball spotted at their own 47-yard line. So it's like the blocking just gave up. And nobody was blocking it. They was able to just shoot straight through the gaps and tackle them in the backfield. But I guess it was successful enough to get them first down, be first and 10, Faith Academy. Now back to some football action. Quarterback is sacked, pressure, fumble picked up. Oh, he's going down the field. Enough for a Faith Academy touchdown. No flags on the play, so it's enough for a touchdown. Faith Academy with the carry for a touchdown. Touchdown, Faith Academy. Took the ball a long yardage. That was about a 54-yard run for Faith Academy, enough for a touchdown. Now they go for 2. Ball is snapped and is no good. Two-point conversion is no good, and your score: the Hillcrest Christian Cougars 36, Faith Academy 12. And with that sound, that's the end of the second quarter. With that sound, that's the end of the second quarter. All right, with that sound, that's the end of the second quarter. We're going to take a look at some things. We're going to take a look at some halftime entertainment. And we'll definitely just go from there. Again, the score currently stands at Hillcrest 36, Faith Academy 12. And right now, during that time, we're just going to give some updates about what has taken place with Hillcrest. The Cougars, they're definitely coming out having fun this game, and I try to advise them definitely just come out and have fun. So you never know what may take place. All right, well, let me go to get a step down from here. Let's go to some.
Liv. Olivia.
Again, with the halftime report, the score is 36-12. Cougars are up halftime. Now, but like we stated, this is Faith Academies. No, there's a young program. Hillcrest only returns about 5 to 6 players from last year team with a new coaching staff. So it's a lot of new faces, a lot of new different attitudes going on. But you can see the transition of the Cougars, how they're progressing. The first game, which was forfeit, the second game they were shut out. They were shut out 36-0. But you saw the spark in them going into late second quarter. Come the third game, they started out like they did the first game. They were a little slow, they were a little sluggish, but they were able to finish strong. They put points on the board. They were able to score, and you can see that you saw progress. And now they're definitely sure they came out and they struck first, and they continue to struck. They continue to strike against Faith Academy. Again, Faith Academy is a new program, so we're not going to take that away from them. They have heart. They're out there playing, especially the middle linebacker, the list smaller guy, number 3. And he come out and he hit Carter. Carter kind of hit him too, but he wasn't afraid. So now let's just see what both teams come out the second half and see how they're going to play. I hope the Cougars definitely don't take the foot off the gas, and Faith Academy come out and don't give up. So stay tuned for second half. Again, it's a lot of excitement football here on ACS Athletics via YouTube. Stay tuned for second half. We're going to take a break. All right, welcome back to HCS Athletics via YouTube. Again, the score Hillcrest 36, Faith Academy 12. Halftime, they went and rehydrated, celebrated. Coaches gave them a pep talk, made some corrections. Talking with one of the coaches just a few minutes, and they were just discussing about something that they definitely got to correct during practice this upcoming week. So hopefully they definitely come out and make a difference in the second half. No coaches came out. The coaches gave them a talk, and again, I was talking with the coaches down during halftime. They were just saying some things that they need to correct, but that's what practice is for. The game is a source of entertainment. All the things that they worked on, so coaches definitely gonna go back and work on some things so that we can definitely get ready for next week, which is a district game. So, hey, it is what it is. Get set, and here we go. The Cougars will kick the ball off this half because they did receive. They did receive the first half. I got a lot going on over here, so y'all gotta work with me. Got a lot going on over here. All right, that sound you heard the horn, so it's end of the first. That's end of the halftime show. Now it's back time for some football. And the Lord said, "Let there be light." So now we got light in the press box. Get set for second half kickoff. Getting set for a second half kickoff. The Cougars received the opening kickoff, and they're kicking off to Faith Academy. Score currently stands at 36-12. Your Hillcrest Christian Cougars. Again, make sure you swing by the concession stand, get your beverage as well as a snack. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and enjoy some Cougar football. I know they're probably going to talk about me after they watch the film, and those that are watching the stream. How come you haven't been that excited from the previous games? That's a little different tonight. So we're definitely going to have some excitement. So now we're getting all set. And let's get ready to roll for opening kickoff of the second half, third quarter of some Cougar football on HCS Athletics via YouTube. So again, like I said, we talked with the coaches. Talked with the coaches during halftime. Went down and discussed, and well, not saying discuss. We just talked a few things about what has taken place in the first half, some mistakes and what they can correct. Coach said they're definitely gonna get to it in practice next week. But now let's get back to some football. Squib kick. They recovered by number 8, and he's taken down the sideline, and he's tackled, forced out of bounds by Thomas. So it'll be 1st and 10, Faith Academy. Balls look like it'll be spotted at the 48-yard line of the Cougars. 1st and 10, Faith Academy. Ball spotted at the Cougars' 48-yard line. Now, you see a lot of the players stretching on the sideline because, again, this temperature is definitely playing a toll on them. So they definitely make sure that they stretch. Still playing with Hillcrest balls, so they have to switch the balls out. Not sure exactly why do they do that at times. They switch the balls out, but, some teams practice with their own ball. Hey, a ball is a ball. You play with whatever ball you got. So there's pressure. New quarterback in the game for Faith Academy. Hands off and ball falls on the ground. And we got a lot of black and white jerseys jumping all over the place, looking to see who has it. All right. Well, the official still saying Faith Academy recovered, brings up second down. Ball spot at the 45-yard line of the Cougars. Got a new quarterback in the game for Faith Academy. Ball is snapped, hands off the 34, and he spins out of a tackle, and he goes up the sideline. He is gone and forced out of bound by thought he was forced out of bound, but not enough. Touchdown, Faith Academy. Number 34 with the 45-yard run for Faith Academy for another touchdown. Touchdown, Faith Academy. Faith Academy going for two. Moore had the tackle, but I guess he was just a little bit too close to the end zone, wasn't able to take him down. So by the way that he caught him, if he would have threw him down or whatever, probably would have still been in the end zone. Faith Academy, again, just come back straight back. New quarterback, ball is snap. Quarterback calls his own number and is in, untouched. 2-point conversion is good. Score, Hillcrest Cougars 36, Faith Academy 20. Well, Faith Academy came out the second half and just moved the ball down the field for a score. We're going to take a timeout while they make the transition on HCS Athletics via YouTube. And your score, your Hillcrest Christian Cougars 36, Faith Academy 20. All right, welcome back to HCS Athletics via YouTube. Hear the fans stating, hey, Cougars, you definitely need to get the defense together. No, they kind of slipped up a little on a few plays. Score currently stands at 20. I got excuse me, we're switching buttons a lot. The kick is pushed up, scooped up, recovered by the Cougars. 1st and 10, Cougar. Ball spotted at their own 46-yard line. They got excuses down. It was a little scoop up push kick. Again, we were working with the technology. We're going to definitely get it together. But we thank you guys for tuning in with us here on HCS Athletics via YouTube network, bringing you Hillcrest Christian Cougars football at this particular moment, and we will definitely bring you other sports also. So now let's get back to some football. Ball is snap. Thomas looking, sees Carter on the sideline. Carter has green and brown grass in front of him, but he's forced out of bounds, and you see the cheerleaders running out the way. He's about 30 yards away from the cheerleaders, but they decide they want to get a little exercise action in also. It is quite funny when the cheerleaders, they definitely on the sideline when the play comes their way, they take off running. But the guys are definitely, you see them down there celebrating and stuff, doing like old school, what we call old school kid and play. But they definitely celebration. It has a reason to celebrate because at the score right now, 36-20, the Cougars are up. Thomas comes out, call out the cadence. There's a snap, looking, steps up in the pocket, and he has an alley to go. And he could go and forced out of bounds by number 34 all the way down to the 2.5-yard line. 1st and 10, Cougars. Thomas with the quarterback keeper for a Cougar first down. 1st and goal, Cougars. See, again, it's a reason to celebrate, have a little fun. What's going on here at Hillcrest? With the players, the way they haven't playing very well this game. Again, you can see the transition and talking with some of the players, you can feel the transition of them playing. No, they the progression from first game to the second game to this game. Tommy calls his own number. He kind of scrambles and scrapes through enough for a Cougar touchdown. Touchdown, Cougars. Thomas with the 2.5 yard keeper for a Cougar touchdown. Touchdown, Cougars. Thomas with the 2.5 yard run for the Cougars. Cougars are set to go for two. Wonder what happened to the kicking game. Don't nobody want to kick. Do we even have a kicker? Not sure we have a field goal kicker. But hey, if we can go for two, go for two. Bark out the cadence, looking. Sees no one. Calls his own number around the end zone for a 2-point conversion. The official haven't given the signal. 2-point conversion is good. Now the official was just kind of walking down the sideline with 152 and counting. Score 44. Thomas with another keeper brings the score up to 44. Hillcrest 20. Faith Academy. We're going to take a break here on HCS Athletics Network via YouTube. And your score, your Cougars 44, Faith Academy 20. Square kick. Sorry about the missed that action. Recovered by a Carpenter. Saying, hey, mommy, I got the ball. I got the ball. Mommy, I got the ball. So 1st and 10, Cougars. Ball spotted at Faith Academy's 44-yard line. Right, like stated, fam, we're doing a whole lot here to celebrate this at this particular time. 44-20. Now let's get back to some football action. Motion, hands off to Carpenter, and he has an alley stop, forced out of bounds. Like kind of do the Josephine John a little bit where he stopped and stuttered back, but it's enough for a Cougar first down. With that sound, that's the end of the third quarter. The score, Cougars 44, Faith Academy 20. So now we got a player down on the sidelines. Said probably just a little cramp. Like I said, with this heat and this temperature, we definitely have to make sure that we take care of our bodies because this weather is not anything to have fun with right now. So for those that are listening and looking, make sure that you definitely take care of your health dealing with this type of weather because you're out and it can get a little it can get a little funky sometime with this temperature, and then you're out in the strenuous activities of a contact sport where you running around and you're bumping your bodies up against each other. Yes, it can definitely play a toll on you. So make sure that you take care of yourself, stretch, hydrate, get plenty of rest. And after you finish doing all that, make sure you take yourself an ice bath. I know people do not like taking those ice baths. Man, they do not, because it is a dewey, as they say. So definitely make sure you're taking care of your bodies and doing what you have to do to take care of yourself. Said, but they're attending to the young man on the sideline. Now, so again, it's just probably just a little soreness in his body. All right, way things are going. The Cougars are on the way, leading at this particular moment by 24 points. We're heading into the fourth quarter. So again, we have an injured player down on the field, and they tended to him on the sideline. But just pray that he is all right. Just want to take a breather sometimes. Sometimes when you're playing this particular sport, sometimes you want to, by any means necessary, want to take you a break. And if I had to play injured on the sideline, just to give me a breather, hey, sometimes that's what they'll do. But we just ask that you guys join us next week. We'll travel down to Pearl, Mississippi, to face Park Place Christian in Pearl, Mississippi. If I'm correct, I think they play their home games on Old Brandon Road near. Oh, so well now they're on campus now. So on Park Place campus off of Highway 80 in Pearl, Mississippi. If you're taking the interstate, you will travel east on Interstate 20, and you will get off. The closest way is to get off at the Brandon exit. That would be the Brandon cross. So best get off at the Pearl exit, then just go take the. Once you get to Highway 80, go ahead and take that right, and it'll take you all the way to it. You'll see the big sign out front Stadium Park Place, and you take that right into their campus and come on straight back, and you'll see the campus, Pearl Park Place. So definitely join us next week as we will travel to Pearl, Mississippi, to face Park Place Christian on their campus. And now we have the young man is up off the field. He has some assistance. Took a little assistant off the field, and he's on to the sideline. The coaches and the medical staff will take a look at him. So now let's get back to some football action. Be first and 10 for the Cougars. Balls looks like it'll be spotted at Faith Academy's 27-yard line. Looks like. So now let's definitely take a look back at some football action. Ball is snapped. Thomas looking, scrambling around. Sees Carpenter, dumps it off. And Carpenter in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Cougars. But there goes that dirty handkerchief on the field. That's a mistake. As the coach always say, if you can see the back of his helmet, do not touch him. That's just a simple mistake. If you see the back of his helmet, do not touch him, especially when the ball is on when the play is on your side. So all that good running around and good was almost it is voided. Block on the back brings back first and 15 for the Cougars. Ball spotted at Faith Academy's 35-yard line. That's again that is just a simple mistake. If you can see the back of his jersey, don't touch him. So now hopefully they definitely get it back. Thomas calls the cadence, pitch it off, toss it out to Carter. Carter up the middle, and he takes it down the sideline, and he gets it back and is forced out of bounds. Slowly getting up off the field, but forced out of bounds. Like I stated, sometimes you think that the contact that you make with the players hurt, but due to the lack of rain and the condition of the ground, I think the ground hurts harder than you being hit. That's enough for a Cougar first down. First and 10, first and goal, Cougars. Carter with the carry for another Cougar. First down. First and goal, Cougars. Like I stated, sometimes the ground hurt worse than you being hit by another player. Ball is snap, hands off to Carpenter. Carpenter dances. and is thrown down by number 34. Number 34, again, don't have a roster for Faith Academy. He has been all over the place. He's been all over the place on offense, on special team, as well as defense. So definitely look out for number 34. Like I said, he's all over the place. He's been making tackles. He's been running the ball. He's been returning the ball on special teams. So I said he's kind of all over the place. 6:58 and counting for the Cougars. Brings up second and goal. Thomas calls out the cadence, takes the snap, calls his own number, and he just takes it around the end. He's looking for a receiver. Oh, and is in the end zone for a Cougar touchdown. Touchdown, Cougars. Thomas with a 6-yard Cougar touchdown. Thomas with the quarterback keeper for another Cougar touchdown. Touchdown, Cougars. That takes your score up to 50-20 at this particular moment. Thomas gets to play from the sideline and sets to go in for 2. The Cougars come out in a tight formation. Moore and Carpenter in the backfield. There's the snap. Thomas looking. Sees the official in the back of the end zone. Incomplete. 2-point conversion is no good. Right, with that play, that 2-point conversion is no good. The score stands at 50-20. 2-point conversion is no good. And your score, Hillcrest Christian Cougars 50, Faith Academy 20. All right, while they're making a transition for the kickoff, let's take a timeout here on ACS Athletics Network via YouTube. And now we got official timeout on the field as well. All right, welcome back to some football action here at Hillcrest Christian School. Yeah, if you'd like more information about Hillcrest, you can definitely log on to hillcrestchristian.org for more information. They're still accepting enrollment. Kick is off, and it is fumbled and recovered by number 34 again. There he goes. He's all over the place. He's taken back cross side of the field and is dragged down. Well, Thomas has rode him a few yards. Thomas rode him a few yards down the field, but he is brought down, and they doing some yoga over there. Looks like it. All right. Might be 1st and 10, Faith Academy. Ball's likely to be spotted at the 36-yard line of the Cougars.
Not sure exactly what's going on. They're slowly coming on back out. Ball is snap, pitch, toss out number 34, and he is running. Missed tackle, and there goes again. There goes to number 34. And I guess that's enough for a touchdown for Faith Academy. Faith Academy with the score again. And like again, that number 34 takes it down the sideline, and he just continue to run. Number 5 more had an angle, but wasn't able to take him down. Faith Academy with the score, and your score stands currently Cougars 50, Faith Academy 26. That was a good run by number 34. Say he has been all over the place. Now I know he's probably gonna have to go sit in the ice shower because no, he's probably sore. Much pounding he has been doing. Let's go back to some football action. Quarterback straight up the middle, untouched. 2-point conversion is good. 2-point conversion good for Faith Academy. The score currently stands 2-point conversion is good. And your score, Hillcrest Cougars 50, Faith Academy 28. Yeah, while they're making the transition, you're going to take a timeout here on HCS Athletics Network via the YouTube. Again, if you would like to learn more information in reference to Hillcrest Christian School, definitely log on to the website hillcrestchristian.org for more information. Now it's back to some football action. Flag on the play. Flags on both sides. Ball likely going to be spotted at the 45-yard line with 8 seconds left in counting. Guys, just go ahead and line up. And there goes the sound. The final score, the Hillcrest Christian Cougars 50, Faith Academy 28. Now the guys line up at the midfield. Line up at midfield, shake hands. Again, this definitely was a good contest. I'm proud of the Cougars, the way that they played. They definitely came out played with a lot of excitement. You saw the progress of the Cougars from week 1 down to now week 4. So coach is definitely going to go back to the locker room and go back to the drawing boards, going to talk with them and let them know some of the mistakes that they made, some of the pros. Going to give them the pros and cons because you see progression in the Cougars tonight. Again, though, Faith Academy is a new program. I'm not taking anything from them, especially number 34, where he played his heart out and he was all over the place. He was scoring touchdown. He was stopping players on defense. He was assisting on special teams. So you saw him all over the place. as well as the rest of the teams. Though they fought hard, they didn't give up, they did not quit, they fought. So my hats off to Faith Academy. As I know that they are a new program, so we will see them again. But looking forward to celebrating this victory by the Cougars, the first one of the season. Gets here at home 50-28. So again, we're not taking anything away from Faith Academy. That's as always, really proud of the guys. Looking forward to next week practice so that definitely can make up some, so that they can correct some of the mistakes that were made. But we thank you guys for tuning in. If you like more information about Hillcrest Christian School, definitely log on to the website, hillcrestchristian.org, or you can reach them at 601 372 372-0149. And let me move all this information out the way so you can see it. Again, 601-372-0149. Hillcrestchristian.org, 4060 South Syway Road. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. See you guys at Pearl. Basketball season is here. The guys will start practice tomorrow, so we will be streaming some basketball games also. So stay tuned to ACS Athletics Network. Looking forward to see you guys. Talk to you guys later. Again, how's that close out? 1 + 1 = deuces.